Have you ever felt like you're drowning in a sea of information? You've got research papers, meeting notes, articles, and a dozen browser tabs open all at once, and trying to make sense of it, it feels impossible. What if there was a tool that could not only read all of your documents, but also become an expert on them, generating summaries, mind maps, and even a podcast style overview, all based on your specific sources? Well, that tool exists and it's called Notebook LM. In this video, I'm going to show you how to transform your workflow from chaotic to completely in control with Google's most powerful AI research assistant. This isn't just another note-taking app or a simple chatbot. Notebook LM is a Gemini-powered research assistant that grounds its responses only in the sources you provide. This is a game changer because it eliminates those pesky AI hallucinations and gives you confidence in every response. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to set up your first notebook, upload various sources from PDFs to YouTube videos, use its powerful features to summarize, brainstorm, and create new content, and finally understand why this tool is necessary for students, researchers, and anyone who works with a lot of information. First things first, how do you get your hands on this magic? Well, just go to notebooklm.google and sign in with your Google account. It's just that simple. Once you're in, you'll see a clean interface. The first step is to create a new notebook. Think of a notebook as a dedicated project workspace. For this tutorial, we are going to create a notebook to explore the topic of transformer architectures. Now for the fun part, adding sources. Notebook LM is incredibly flexible. You can upload PDFs, text files, Google Docs, and even paste in web page links or YouTube videos. For our transformer architecture, I'll upload a few things that are foundational to this topic. So here I've added one PDF, one blog post, and two YouTube videos. As you can see, Notebook LM processes these sources and creates a summary for each one. This is the core of the tool. It's building a foundational understanding of your knowledge base. Now that our sources are loaded, let's unlock the real power. Notebook LM has a 3-panel layout. The sources on your left, a chat panel in the middle, and the studio and notes panel on the right. The chat panel is where you interact with your new AI experts. This isn't like talking to a regular chatbot. It's like talking to a genius who has read every single one of your uploaded documents and remembers every minute detail. Let's try a few prompts. So here you can see a few suggested prompts too. Maybe we can try one of these. Notice how it's pulling information from the research paper, the blog post, and even the video's transcript to create a cohesive summary. Here's the best part. Check out these little numbers next to the text. These are citations. If I click on one, it takes me directly to the exact passage in my source document where the information came from. This is crucial for verifying accuracy. Let's take a look at another prompt. So here it captured the analogy while explaining the concept of self-attention. The chat is great, but the real magic for the creative outputs happens in the studio panel. This is where you can generate structured content from your sources with a single click. Let's look at some of my favorite features, the mind map. This feature takes all of your sources and visually maps out the connection between key concepts. It's perfect for brainstorming and understanding complex relationships. So now the mind map has been generated based on the 4 sources that we gave. What's great about the mind map is that we can expand on each of these tabs and be able to see where the content has been picked up from. So each of these tabs is associated with a prompt that would expand the topic further. So say I click on the key concepts, this expands into further subtopics. Now each of these is now expanded on in detail in the chat section. Another great feature is the audio overview. With one click, Notebook LM will turn your documents into a podcast-style audio summary. It's like having your own personalized deep dive conversation in your ear. This is fantastic for learning on the go or getting a quick, engaging overview. So after a while, the audio overview is ready. So this is a conversation between
Welcome
two
to the
hosts.
deep dive. So if you've been, anywhere online recently, you've probably run into tools like ChatGPT. It's kind of amazing, right? They generate this text that sounds incredibly human, answer really complex questions, even write poetry or code. But have you ever stopped to think, what's actually going on there? What's the secret sauce? How do they do that?
That's a great question, and it's one lots of people are asking because it often does feel like magic, doesn't it? But, underneath.
Well, that's great. So it has combined all of the 4 sources into a recording of 19 minutes and 21 seconds. Finally, you can also ask it to generate specific content formats, like a study guide, a briefing doc, or even an FAQ. It's all about transforming raw information into usable, structured content. So let's generate a report. So let's take a look at the generated study guide. So it has a few short quiz answers, some essay format questions, and a glossary of key terms. This is definitely nice. So who is Notebook LM for? Well, it's for students who can upload lecture notes, PDFs, and research papers to create study guides and test themselves. It's also for researchers who can synthesize dozens of academic papers to find connections and gaps in the literature. It's for writers and marketers to upload notes, articles, and competitor research to brainstorm new ideas, create content outlines, and ensure brand consistency. And it's also for everyone. It's a personal AI assistant for your entire digital library. The key takeaway here is that Notebook LM is grounded in your information. It's a tool that amplifies your knowledge and not just a general purpose search engine. So if you've been searching for a better way to manage your research and notes, I highly recommend giving Notebook LM a try. It's an incredible example of how generative AI can be a powerful, reliable tool for productivity and learning. What do you think? Have you used Notebook LM before, or are you excited to try it? Let me know in the comments below.